Hello everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Today we are going to be making turkey in a bag. I have never made a turkey in a bag before, so I'm kind of looking forward to it. So let's see how this is going to go. What it says here is to get a 12 to 24 pound turkey fully thawed. If you bought it at the store and it's frozen, you're going to have to thaw it in the fridge anywhere from 3 to 5 days depending on the size bird, and it should tell you on the outside of the packaging. But this one here is a 16 pound bird. I don't need a lot of turkey, so I don't want to overdo it. So you're going to need to have a thawed bird. One thing with this, you might as well forget about these pop-up timers. They are inaccurate. I have had some birds that it works perfectly. They come out tender. Others, it never pops up or it pops up too soon. And it's really not good to have a dry turkey. So I am not going to be paying attention to the pop-up timer. As a matter of fact, I have a digital thermometer. I am going to put this in the meaty part of the bird without touching a bone. And this will click on the outside of the oven and it'll let me know when it gets to 160 degrees. Then I'll cover it up and take it out of the oven. It should go up a few more degrees after that, but the goal is to get it about 165. So let's move on. In a small mixing bowl, stir together butter, garlic, thyme, and season with a little salt and pepper. So you are going to need 1/4 cup of butter, softened, which is half a stick, 3 cloves of garlic minced, which would be 1 tablespoon. Well, I don't have the cloves, so I am using dried minced garlic, about 3/4 of a teaspoon. 1 teaspoon dried thyme or 1 tablespoon chopped fresh. Salt and pepper. 4 celery ribs chopped into 2-inch pieces. 1 large yellow onion peeled and chopped into chunks. 2 carrots peeled and chopped into 2-inch pieces, and 1 tablespoon all-purpose flour. So what you're going to want to do first is take your turkey out of the packaging, get rid of the neck and the giblets. And if you don't know where those are at, usually the giblets are at one end and the neck is tucked inside. So get rid of those. It says season cavity of turkey with salt and pepper. So I have some salt and pepper already mixed together here. I'm just going to put some on my hands. And I'm going to get in there and rub it around. You know, it's not too fun, not too appealing, but I've done worse. If you've raised kids, believe you me, you've done worse than put salt and pepper inside a turkey. So I'm going to mix my butter and my seasonings together. Just kind of cream them together here. Remember, your butter needs to be softened. What we're going to do, it says using the back end of a spoon, wooden spoon, separate turkey breast skin from breast. Let's see if I know how to do that. I'm going to use my spurtle. See if I can get up in there. This is interesting. Also, she says you don't have to do that. If you don't want to, you can just do it on top of the skin. She thinks it does better this way. We'll see. Okay, so let's put our butter in there. You can put it in with your spoon. I'm going to put it in with my hands. We're going to shove it on in there. Have you ever seen the movie Alien? I know, that's disgusting. I should stop. Okay, so let's put it all up in under there. Hey, if any of you guys out there have suggestions on how to make tender turkeys, by all means let me know. Because I am not a pro in the kitchen, that's for sure. So I'm just going to spread it around now. So season your turkey with a fair amount of salt and pepper. These bags are good for 8 to 24 pounds. So I'm good. I have a 16 pound bird. You're going to want to at least have a 2-inch deep pan. I'm just going to use a roaster here. I'm going to open the bag. Like that. It says add 1 tablespoon of flour to the Reynolds Kitchen turkey size oven bag and shake. So our 1 tablespoon of flour, put that in there. Does anybody know why we do that? I'll put it on the screen because I don't. I'm sure some of you more experienced chefs will know, but there again, I'm just an average lady in the kitchen. trying to muddle through with some recipes. Add celery, onions, carrots to the bag. Just going to kind of mix them around in the bottom. Kind of make a base there with carrots, onions, and celery. Then it says place turkey over vegetables and lay in oven bag. Okay, just put the turkey inside the bag. It says to tuck those wings in. I don't know if I got them in there good or not, but they'll be tucked in. Put an oven-safe tie over here, which comes in the bag. Shut the end of it. Okay, I think I got it. Then we are going to put 6 about ½ inch slits across the top for venting. And then it says cook unstuffed turkey according to the size. Right now this one's probably going to be, it's a 16-pounder, so probably 2.5 hours. We'll see. I'm going to insert my turkey probe and we'll see how that goes. Okay. So you want to insert a turkey probe at the meaty part, but don't hit a bone. Make sure it's not hitting a bone. Okay, the probe temp is at 37 degrees. Okay, I'm going to put my turkey in the oven. Have the rack 1 row lower than center. Close the oven door. Put my probe on my stove. And once it hits 160, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to let it rest for about 20 to 30 minutes before I carve it. So mine took about 2 hours, and remember this was a 16-pound bird. The little pop-up timer never popped out. It started to just a wee bit, and when this reached 160, I took it out of the oven, and as it sat, it went higher and higher. So you're supposed to take it out of the bag and carve it. But let me just see what I got here. Turned out good. Get yourself a digital thermometer. Don't trust the pop-up, because this bird is definitely done. Took 2 hours for a 16-pound bird. I've got my turkey all carved up. I always make my turkey the day ahead of time. That way it can soak in some of the broth, and this had a lot of good broth to it. Now I'm not going to put the carrots and the celery in here. Well, as a matter of fact, Doug ate all of the carrots. But I am going to pour broth over my turkey. And that way, I'll store it the day ahead of time. You don't have to worry if you carve it perfectly. And it just soaks in those juices overnight. And then you have delicious turkey to serve. The extra broth that you have from the turkey you can use to make gravy. I don't think there'll be enough to do noodles, but there will be enough to do gravy. But it makes things a lot less hectic if you do it the night before. And then that way you just take it out the next day, put it in the oven, maybe at 350, 20 to 30 minutes, heat it up, stir it around and test it, and then you just serve it nice and warm. So thanks for joining me here once again on Dee's Delights, and I hope you enjoy your turkey in a bag, and I hope each and every one of you have a very Merry Christmas. See you soon.